Hey guys, welcome back to the Gamer Play. I'm Dave the Usher. The game we're playing is Fast Food for the Atari 2600, and this game is brought to you by GameAnyone.com. I have a couple of buddies here with me from GameAnyone.com. We have Chilean Retro Gamer, Pitching Ace, The Last Rising, Red Clock, and everybody's favorite guy, Severed. How you guys doing?
Pretty good.
How you doing? Well, I brought y'all in so we could talk about some fast food and the fucked up stories we have with fast food. Yep. For example, a couple years ago, I had a buddy of mine. This is during our college days. He was working at Papa John's. Who's heard of Papa John's?
I love Papa John's.
Love Papa John's. Okay, so anyway, this guy was kind of, he was cleaning up, he was wrapping up, about to lock the doors. Technically, the place was still open, but you know how it is. You want to get out of there as soon as you fucking can. So about 5 minutes before he was officially closed, some guy calls up for takeout. My friend, whose name is Steve, was not really happy about this situation. So he basically told the guy, look, no, man, sorry, we're closed. We're not taking any new orders. So he hung up on the guy. The guy calls back about 1-2 minutes later. He starts yelling at my buddy. He's like, I know goddamn well you're still open. You will take my order and you'll deliver my food. I know you're open till 11:30 p.m. So he's, stuff like that. He starts yelling at my friend. My friend's just taking it up the ass in a way. And he's like, okay, what do you have? What do you have? And the guy says his order, whatever. So my buddy hangs up on the guy. He takes out the pizza. He puts his fingers in the dough. He molds up the circle, all that crap. He takes out the spatula, puts it under the pizza. He takes it. He carries it outside to like the smoking area where the dumpster, all that. He sets it on the ground and he starts pissing on the pizza. He pisses on the guy's pizza. True story. He pisses on the guy's pizza. He brings it back in. He throws pepperoni on there. He throws all the cheese and the topping and all that great stuff. He slides it into the oven, pulls it out, puts it in the box, and hello, Papa John's pizza. It's on its way. That tastes good. So, don't piss off people at fast food places.
Hey, you use that garlic sauce they give with it, man. I'll eat anything.
You'll eat my friend's urine?
If you didn't tell me about it and you gave me garlic sauce, yeah, of course I would.
Pitching Ace, what about you?
Me, I don't really have any stories. After watching the movie Waiting, I have been the nicest to the waiters and to chefs. I just pray to God that there's nothing like shitty going on in my food.
So you're a big tipper.
No, not really. I'm a cheap ass tipper, but in terms of being nice to the waiters and stuff and saying please and thank yous and talking about them, asking like how their day's been and stuff. No, that I'm very nice.
Oh, wow,
when
you are nice.
When it comes to the tip, 10-15%, 15% tops.
What are your favorite fast foods?
Well, the Subway count because I just had that today.
I think Subway does count, and I agree. I think Subway is my favorite fast food as well.
And then pretty much and I'm really cheap, so anything off the dollar menu, off of really anywhere. But I gotta say, dollar menu at Burger King is really good.
Oh, Burger King sucks.
What about you, Last Rising? Any crazy fast food stories? Have you worked in fast food? What are your favorite fast foods?
All right, I guess I'll go with the story. It's kind of long. This is gonna sound terrible from my point of view, but all right, I had this. In our grade, there's a kid named Stephen Jones, and he had an argument with a girlfriend. Guy got shot in the head. All right, like 2 years later, he comes back. He has like a major head injury. He's like handicapped, but he got a job working at Sonic in our town, which was just brand new. And once people found out he was working there, I mean, he takes advantage of it. I mean, you really can feel sorry for him at first, but if you knew him, he treats everyone like dog shit, and he can get away with it. And he just takes he's just an asshole to everyone. So literally Sonic is like going out of business.
I hate those douchebags who take advantage of being handicapped.
Yeah, and he just like and no one goes to Sonic anymore. And I know a girl, once she found out he was working there, like in the same class as Steven, she threw up everywhere once she heard that Steven worked there. It's just so awkward being around.
Was this after she ate the food from there? Or?
Uh-huh.
She actually upchucked.
Yeah, and that's basically my story. If you want to know my favorite fast food places, I'd probably say
don't say McDonald's. If you say McDonald's, I will kill you.
I like Subway. You're right. I do enjoy Subway. Domino's. I don't know if that's really a fast food place. Not really.
Yeah, I was wondering about that too in part 1. What
Yeah,
defines
I think
fast
pizza
food?
counts.
That's pretty much it, though. I mean, not much else I can say.
All right, we also have Red Clock here. Red Clock, what about you? What are your favorite fast foods? You ever work in fast food?
Yeah, I've worked at a few places. I worked at Dairy Queen. I worked at Wendy's.
Jesus.
Yeah, I worked at a 6-pack shop that served pizza.
Guess we forgot about Dairy Queen. That is fast food too.
Yeah.
Fast food ice cream. There's ice cream
Basically
in this
like
game.
Sonic.
Junk food. But do you have any crazy stories involving food?
Not really, other than a lot of groping going on. A lot of the female managers kind of like me, and they'd slap me on the ass.
So wait, have you ever gotten it on at the place where you worked?
I've tried, but never been successful.
You never had sex on the frying ovens.
No.
That sucks. But working in all those fast food places, Red Clock, here's the question. And remember, Red Clock, you're under oath. Have you ever contaminated someone's food?
No, I haven't.
Oh, wow, we have the golden child here with us today, everybody. The golden
I've actually
child.
was a clean person. I always wash my hands and everything.
You are
They
very
bitch-
clean.
Except whenever I start growing my hair long, and they bitched about that.
Okay, we also have Chilean Retro Gamer here with us. What about you, Chilean?
Well, in terms of stories, actually, I don't have anything. But taking into account what Reclu just mentioned, McDonald's and being clean while cooking things, actually, reputation of public places for eating here is horrible. I mean, for example, McDonald's. I don't normally go eating out, but taking a look at some, news reports and things like that, people do not wash their hands at all for cooking. I mean, not
Yummy.
even McDonald's. So no, it's not delicious at all. No, I don't go eating out at all, man.
Oh, I don't blame
Because
you.
of that, because of these reports. I just asked for some pizza, delivery pizza, but that's about it. But in terms of the big companies like Domino or McDonald's, which are here as well, their reputation is horrible. I mean, I don't know anybody who actually goes there eating.
So,
It's
do you have
kinda
any
sad.
Subways in your area? Do you got that?
I think-
Subway.
No, we don't know.
It's too bad because, I don't know, Subway kind of has, the reputation of being clean. At least the Subways in my area. And you know what's good about Subway? That's better
As you
about
can see.
about places like
Yeah.
Burger King and all the burger places is that you can actually see them make your food as you wait.
Yep.
I mean, sure, they they whip it out when you're not there, and by whipping it out, I don't mean their penis, I mean the food. But anyway,
That's
they
an
do
actual-
I'm
they
glad
do
you
whip the
clarified
food
that,
out.
Dave, because I wasn't thinking that.
Yeah, well, hey, it is true. I mean, you don't see the food, taken out of where they get it from. You only see the food displayed there. So it's kind of like you feel safe, but in all actuality, you're not safe. And most likely, everyone in this little room of ours right now, has eaten contaminated, fucked up, tainted fast food.
Probably.
It's just a matter of time, and and you're gonna feel it. It's gonna be horrible.
I've kind of a funny story about Subway, in the fact that when I played ball, I had a guy, and no joke, his last name was Bacon. His name was Andrew Bacon. His last name was Bacon. This guy weighed 350 pounds, and he was a first baseman, and he worked at Subway. And these sandwiches that he would make for me and himself were ridiculous. Like, you know how you can
doubles.
ask for like double meat or whatever. This guy would have like nothing but meat. Like, I can't even believe it. Like, it would be ridiculous the amount of meat that he could fit onto a sub.
But,
And it was so funny because his last name was Bacon and he was 350 pounds. And then, like, at the end of playing with him, he started trying to go on, like, this diet, and it didn't help, because he just ate more. It was, jeez. The guy was huge. I love that guy, man. That guy was awesome.
what was why was he awesome?
Just because he was, like, he's just such a fucking, like, he was just out there, man. He like he was like the guy that when you go to a party, he just gets absolutely smashed and just like has a good time. And he could hook you up with like whatever you want. Like he'd give you beer, he'd give you whatever you want once he's messed up.
So he was older than you.
Yeah, he was 2 years older than I was. So
Maybe
maybe the free beer actually is why I liked him so much. But you know,
I think that has something to do with it right there.
Hey, you give me free beer, man. I'm excited.
Anyway, guys, we're running out of time. We still got more stories to get to. You're going to have to stay tuned for the third and final part of Fast Food for the Atari 2600. I'll see you guys next time. I am out.